made the Garden State proud. He grew up in New Brunswick, raised in South River, a natural-born athlete. Went on to Notre Dame, true star there. And then, of course, as we all know him, he was that productive, incredible quarterback for the Washington Redskins, leading them to the '82 Super Bowl championship. Please welcome football great Joe Theismann. Joe, welcome to the show.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
Always good to have you. Welcome back.
Thanks. Good to be here.
Let's talk quarterback, something you know about. Brett Favre in a Jet uniform.
Didn't look
What do
very
you
good.
think?
It looked a little funny. We did the game last week, and it just looked a little bit different for him. The green is okay. It's just not the same color green. I've looked at Brett, and I've studied this whole thing, and to me, I think the Jets are benefiting tremendously from Favre mania. I just don't know what kind of benefit Brett's going to get out of this. I mean, to consider Brett a success as a Jet, do they go 10-6?
Right.
Do they get to the Super Bowl? Do they win the Super Bowl? What's going to be a success for him? And he's sort of laid the foundation of, hey, look, don't expect a lot from me. I mean, I'm part of the team. That's all. I'm just one of the guys. So I'm not this miracle worker, which every Jet fan expects him to be. I'm thrilled he's back in the game.
If you were going to predict, do you think they'll get to the playoffs this year?
No, I don't. No. I don't think they make the playoffs. I think this conference is just too tough with too many good football teams that one guy's not going to make a difference. Now, they did a nice job of adding some people around him, but he still has to learn who he's playing with and the system he's in.
All right, let's give 2 cents to Chad Pennington. What a great quarterback. A lot of fans still. He goes down to Miami. Do you think that's a good pickup for them?
I think it's a great pickup. I think it's the best. It could be the best move that any team has made because it now legitimizes what they want to do offensively. Bill Parcells has been considered a great coach. I think he's equally, if not better, a personnel manager. He's put together a pretty good football team in a short period of time, and Chad will lend stability down there. So I like, and he looks good in the uniform. I think a lot of it's looking good. You got to look good in the clothes you're wearing. You got to look good in the uniform, and he does.
All right, let's talk about some of the other quarterback situations. So many teams have a real question mark at that. Who else around the NFL do you think really has maybe some quarterback issues right now?
Well, I think Baltimore obviously has one with Troy Smith. You've got Kyle Bowler there. You've got Joe Flacco. So Baltimore has one. Atlanta, obviously, with Matt Ryan. Are they going to start the young man? Are they not going to start the young man? Derek Anderson in Cleveland. Is it Brady Quinn or Derek Anderson? We got all these young guys that are coming on. I looked at, I think, about 16 teams either have a quarterback question or a guy in his second year. Travarius Jackson up in Minnesota, and the list sort of goes on and on and on. It's a transition year. It's a continuing transition year for young guys to come in to replace the Marinos and the Elways, and we thought the Favres. Eventually it will happen. So, but that transition is not complete yet.
Should be interesting. Let's talk about why you're here. You're promoting awareness about something very important for men. Tell us about it.
This is about the 4th year I've been doing this. I'm trying to get guys to get to the doctors. I have an enlarged prostate. I've been diagnosed with one. I take a medication now that actually shrinks it. And that's the thing. It's the quality of life. We look at getting up and going to the bathroom at night and stopping so many times as part of life. Well, it is, but you don't have to live with it. And so what I encourage guys to do is please make doctor's appointments. Take the time to get there. And ladies, you make the appointments because we're terrible at doing that. We have a website, which is prostatecare.com. You can log on to it, see if there are symptoms you have, but just take the time to make the doctor's appointment. Don't wind up sitting down, getting ready to watch a game. All of a sudden, a big part of the game, you say, oh, excuse me, I got to leave. I got to go.
Got to go. Joe, thank you so much for coming in. Always a pleasure. I miss you as an analyst at ESPN. You need to get back on the air, buddy.
I'd love to somewhere, John. Thanks.
All right, very good. New at 7:30.